Alright, GC MMA boys coming to you this week with our Ming Yang versus Walker card breakdown, boys. UFC 319 was a great event. We really enjoyed it. Just really glad that we're getting a, I don't know if I'd call this a decent card, but I mean, seeing Zhang Mingyang getting ready to knock out Johnny Walker is still a good, way to follow up the next weekend. And boys, we're not gonna cap, as always. We don't know a lot of the motherfuckers on this card, so there are gonna have to be some fights that we're either skipping or it's not gonna be something that we're gonna talk about too much because there's a lot of these guys on here.
Yeah, boys, it's like 1:30 in the morning. We both worked all day, worked out. We're making a huge sacrifice for this channel and this fucking card, so we're definitely going to be getting on a few of these guys, and hopefully we can make this entertaining. Starting off, we've got Dr. Nurgozai versus Uran Satipaldiev.
I think we have to fade that fucking
Yeah, we're
guy.
fading that guy. Who did he lose to? Yeah.
Brendan Ribeiro minus 400.
Yeah, we are fading that guy. We're going with Uran the Gorilla Satipaldiev.
I mean, what, bro? What?
His last fight is
Martin Boudet.
Honestly, losing to Martin Boudet
by decision.
Yeah,
that's a lot better than getting submitted by Brendan Ribeiro, bro.
Problem is, the guy's minus 300. Fucking hell.
We're not saying anything about betting that fight.
Yeah, but it's
who we're
like
picking, bro. For good reason, bro.
Yeah,
the guys don't know who we're talking about. Is the guy who kept. He keeps going.
Yeah,
like this,
that guy sucked.
That guy really let us down and went fucking rogue for absolutely no reason.
That guy is a massive fade until proven otherwise. But
he halted our get back on that card because whenever we bet the over with the KO Wizard,
dude, did we just start fading those Pakistani guys?
Besides Rachmanov, he's the only one that can be trusted because
Maxim sucked. Who's that other dude?
Nikolai Veretnikov.
Yeah.
Who just fought Francisco Prado. That guy sucked.
Dude, there's one more I'm thinking of. I can't fucking. Well, is Amabayev?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
he's not the worst, but still.
Boys.
Moving on, Long Zhao versus Su Young Yu.
I don't have a pick in this, guys. I don't know who these guys are.
Though this guy, he knocked out Kwang Lee in his last fight.
Alright, then give me him.
Does this guy have any knockouts? Yeah, I'm going Long Zhao over Su Young. Definitely over Su Young Yu. His nickname is Yu Jitsu.
So you're Su Young Yu Jitsu.
How many submissions does this guy have? Wait. Hold up. Okay, he has 5 submission wins.
0, but you're Yu Jitsu.
Moving on, we've got, this is somewhat interesting here. We got Yi Za versus Weston Wilson.
Who the hell is Yi Za?
He lost the decision to Gabriel Santos 11 months ago.
I do not remember that fight.
That was his only fight in the UFC. He's minus 1,500 over Weston Wilson. Yeah, dude.
Let's go with that guy.
Yeah, I'm going Yi Za.
Weston Wilson sold the get back the last time, but then again, that's because we laid like a minus 400 with Jeka Sergey. He got submitted in the first round, so he's not getting us twice in a row, boys. Give us Yi Za.
Yeah, there's no way he pulls that off twice, bro. Massive underdog. Moving on.
He's not wrong.
We have a good reset for this fight. Guess who's back in this bitch?
Bro, can we lay minus 300?
Oh, okay.
No. We on this channel have gotten on a lot of stupid nicknames. There is not a dumber and less fitting nickname for a fighter than fucking Kyle Dawkins against Michel Pereira.
That guy seriously sucked when he was in the UFC in his first run.
Kyle Dawkins.
He was an
what's his
auto
nickname?
fade.
What's his nickname?
The Dark Knight. Come on, dude. You're not fucking Bruce Wayne, bro.
Wait, so what have his last fights look like?
He's on a win streak in the CFC.
Oh,
he
shit.
submitted Robert.
Gridiron?
He was 7-7. Went to decision with Greg Ellis, 8-4.
Guys, if Michel Pereira loses this, cut him from the UFC. Because how is he that?
He got one Darce, and now he's the Darce Knight. All right, this guy's a fucking idiot. Michel Pereira, like you said,
He's got to get cut if he doesn't win this guy.
he's gotta go bad if he doesn't get this. Nah, he needs to finish this fight.
in the first round.
Yeah. Michel Pereira, if he does not finish this fight, is an auto fade from this point out if he's still in the UFC.
I'm already a little bit tempted, but the Dark Knight is unbettable. Moving on, boys.
Now we've got Zhang Zhu versus Austin Hubbard,
Wrong Zoo, it should not be minus fucking
290.
Remember when we laid him against Chris Padilla?
Got knocked out. Austin Hubbard, dude.
No, do not bet, boys.
I'm gonna pick Austin Hubbard just because he went split decision with two guys who are actually pretty good.
Who was that guy that he beat that was super hyped and was like minus 155 against him that everyone was...
Michael Figlak.
Yeah.
Austin Hubbard, I thought he won that fight against Alexander Hernandez, and he definitely didn't win the fight against Markel Medeiros, but it was a close fight, so I think he has the skills to get a decision over fucking Zhang Zhu. I'm not really like...
Yeah, let's just move on.
Okay,
We're sorry, boys. Maybe the next time these guys fight in the UFC, we'll remember them. But it's just like no pun intended or any jokes aside. Like I just can't tell a lot of these motherfuckers apart. Like with their names and shit, it's like Yizu and Sung Yu and Yu Sung, and it's just like
Su Young Yu.
Yeah, guys. Like, I'm sorry. Like I said, like no offense intended, but it's just like I'm having a hard time remembering who these guys fought and all that.
It's hard to put a face to the name with these guys.
Yeah, but anyways, boys, moving on to the next fight.
Moving on, this is one of the better fights on the card. Loner Kavanaugh versus Charles Johnson. I know Charles Johnson is known to be the guy, the type of fighter you take in these spots, you know, the experienced guy in the division.
But he went rogue when we took him last time against Temirov.
Yeah.
And I don't think Loner Kavanaugh is the greatest fucking fighter in the world, but I mean, he's still undefeated in the UFC, and you can only imagine that at that age, with that kind of experience, he's only going to continue to get better, because it's not like he's undefeated with a bunch of first-round knockouts. Like, he went to war with Felipe Dos Santos, and then I can't remember who else it was, but he's had tough fights where he's had to face some adversity, and he still wins those. So I'll take him here. Charles Johnson could knock out the up-and-coming prospect and pull a Josh Van situation again, but how many times is that guy going to run that?
Yeah, I think Loner Kavanaugh is actually pretty raw, and he's looking better in each fight so far. So I think he'll be able to get to Charles Johnson on the feet a little bit, but just because he's mixing it up with the wrestling. If he mixes up the wrestling, this should be an easy fight for him. If he tries to stay on the feet the entire time with Charles Johnson, there's a good chance he gets knocked out. But I think he's smart enough to all he has to do is fight like he's fought in the last two fights, and he should win this. Mix up the wrestling, hold Charles Johnson down on the ground. I mean, Charles Johnson isn't really known for being good on the ground, so I think Kavanaugh should be able to get this one done. But moving on, we got Mahshate Harisar versus Gage Young, G Money.
Give me Mahshate, bro.
Yeah, I'm going Mahshate. Gage Young, 9-3, G Money. Lost it.
Evan Elder.
Evan Elder.
Yeah, I mean, Evan Elder's not like a bad fighter or anything, but it's just like he got in the UFC coming off a loss on the Contender Series anyways. I mean, he got a win in between, but still, for the UFC, he didn't really do anything to get inside of there. And I guess because he took it on short notice, they're giving him another fight or something. But I mean, he's not bad. He put on a pretty entertaining fight, even if he did lose. But I think Mahashate, you know, the last time we saw him fight was at this Asian event in the middle of the night, and he lost to Nicholas Mata. But Nicholas Mata's not even that bad. He almost took out Nazim Sadikov. So
that was a good ass fight.
We don't want to put too much stock into that, so I'll take Mahashate here. I think that he's got pretty good striking, even if he has lost his last couple.
Yeah, and he's a dog too, so that's something. But not betting that, but just
That's a dog, but not betting that.
Moving on, boys. I do not even know who the hell this guy is. Tailake Nuraji, nicknamed Super Saiyan.
But we cannot go with Kiefer.
Yeah, I am not. Yeah, do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I am not picking Kiefer Crosby. I'm picking this fucking guy to take him out of there, bro. The Super
as long
Saiyan.
as he's not on some Alibi Idoris kind of shit, bro.
This guy's raw, bro. I think he has straight finishes in his last 5 fights.
And Kiefer Crosby's been finished in his last 2. Give us this guy, bro.
Kiefer Crosby
It
sucks.
sucks.
Sam Patterson.
Kiefer Crosby's the reason that we thought that Kevin Juice was raw.
God, fuck.
We backed him against Brian Battle.
That was retarded.
And
that we
was
did that.
retarded. We backed him against Jonathan Make a left or whatever. Jonathan Make a left.
You learn from your mistakes, boys. That was the first fight on the main card, though. Moving on, Sumadajari versus Kevin Borjas.
I might go with Kevin Borjas.
Yes,
bro.
I'm
He
going
did
Kevin
look-
Borjas.
He
bro.
did look raw in his last fight.
Yeah,
I'll
and
say that.
this guy went to split. Sumadarji went to split decision with Mitra Poso in their last fight. He won it, but dude, I'm going Kevin Borjas. He did look good, and that last fight he fucking destroyed Ronaldo Rodriguez in that fight. But before that, he got KO'd by Alessandro Costa, who's actually pretty raw. And he lost a decision to Josh Van, who now we know
Is raw.
is raw as fuck. So those 2 losses are to two very top 10 guys. Sumadajari would probably get knocked out in the first round by either of those guys, but I'm going Kevin Borjas. Next up, we got Sergey Pavlovich versus Waldo Cortez Acosta.
This
And we
is
faded
tough.
Waldo every single fight. We faded his ass. And
But Powell
I'm doing it again, bro. Sergey Pavlovich is going to be the guy to knock this motherfucker
He's
out.
been so rogue in his last couple of fights, bro, but I'm just not willing to bet money on Waldo.
Can he find his KO power again? Decision
I
with...
mean, dude, going against an aggressive striker, I think he should actually have good opportunity, because with Volkov, he was kind of getting him at range and that, but someone like Waldo, who's going to be aggressive, trying to come in on his ass, I definitely think that he has I can't bet him here, but I'll pick him, definitely.
I feel like he'll lose a decision, but he'll win the fight by getting a knockout. If it goes the distance, it might not be too good for him. Moving on, dude, this fight kind of sucks. T-City versus...
People are like
Aljamain
hyping
Sterling.
this up, and it's a 5-round co-main
This is a
event.
5-round co-main? Holy shit, I'm going Aljamain Sterling. T-City is just the cooks recently.
Except for when we took Yair Rodriguez as a lock.
But
against-
Yair Rodriguez just sucks. He could have finished that fight in the first round.
That is definitely true, boys.
He almost got, instead of taking that, he submitted Yair Rodriguez, he almost got finished by Yair Rodriguez in the first round.
and then he got kicked. I'm going Aljamain Sterling. I'm not betting this,
But I feel
especially his minus 305.
Pitbull ass, but I was definitely impressed with his performance against Evloev. He was in that fight and it was pretty close, and I don't think you have too much to worry about on the feet from Brian Ortega,
Yeah.
so I'm definitely going to go with Funkmaster as well.
Boys, moving on, main event, Zhang Mingyang versus Johnny Walker. This is the lock of the card, boys.
Yeah, and one thing I want to say is this, like I was looking at his highlights the other day, and I mean, guys, realistically, Zhang Mingyang has not beat anybody inside of the UFC, so he's not always going to be a lock once he gets to like a real test, but this is not that moment, boys. Johnny Walker is the chinniest guy in that fucking division, and Mingyang is going to press forward, eat shit, and just fucking throw.
If you're betting on Johnny Walker, like, you're basically buying a lotto ticket.
Remember when we bet him against Ankalaev?
Dude, I know. What were we thinking, bro? That was the first card on this fucking channel.
Off to a great start.
Yeah, because of him, he fucked us up on the first video for this channel. So I'm fading him. Zhang Mingyang is raw. He has knockout power, but we haven't seen him tested. However, he should get this done.
Like if he goes against Rockich or something, that still might be a bit of a test.
Yeah,
Johnny Walker is cooked.
And how many times can you get brutally knocked out before you just start losing your mind?
And this guy who's knocking everybody out.
Yeah. This big ass Asian guy in China. This big ass Chinese guy in China. Yeah. He's running it. But yeah, he's minus 400, boys, but just take him by knockout. Take him by knockout.
Take him by.
What is that? Going to decision? Are you kidding me? They're going 5 rounds to the decision. If that happens, you cannot bet on this sport at all.
There's a contingency on almost every card where if this specific outcome happens, you can't bet on it anymore, and this happens to be the one.
What are the odds on? Hold up, I have to pull this up before the video is over. The odds on does not go the
what's
distance.
Zhang Mingyang by decision?
Hold on, I'm pulling this shit up right now, cause this is ridiculous. This is a lock of the century. Does not go the distance is a lock of the century. Minus 1,400. Boys, we don't look at these odds. The odds are just lining up with what we're picking.
I mean, dude, if anyone's not expecting this to end in knockout, I don't know what to tell.
All right, Zhang Mingyang to win by finish, minus 300. To win by knockout, minus 240. Johnny Walker to win by knockout, plus 500. Zhang Mingyang by decision, plus 1,500.
What about Zhang Mingyang by submission?
Plus 1,200. Dude, there's...
Oh my god. That's basically like them asking if you want to donate your money to charity when there's the extra couple cents left over at the fucking kiosk at the Hard Rock. Do you just want to give us some money? Bet Zhang Mingyang by submission. Come on, boys.
Plus 1,200.
Like, who the hell is actually taking that? But anyways, boys, we wanted to just drop this video. You know, it wasn't as high energy or as ridiculous as some of our most previous ones, but like we said, boys, we're trying our best to just get this video done.
Fucking 2 a.m.
Almost 2 a.m., boys. We're a little bit exhausted, but boys, we hope that you enjoy the video. If you have any insight on any of these fighters and like, you know, lore or whatever that you want us to look up on so we know who these guys are next time. We don't enjoy just, oh, this guy, and then pushing it off to the side, but it's like, guys, we're not going to sit here and bullshit and act like we have a fucking clue who some of these fights are, boys.
We're fucking employed. We cannot be, we do not have time to see all these random Asian guys and these other different promotions. Like, we're doing our best here, boys.
It's just, this is going to be a card that's going to be difficult. 3 a.m., it's fucking 5:30 in the morning and fucking Aljamain Sterling is going to just 5-round decision.
Bro, that is going to be on that when we watch this card. Are we like we're cashing in that ticket, dude?
Taking a nap in the fucking fight or something. But yeah, guys, just leave your comments with your picks in the comments if you guys are fading or tailing any of these boys, and we look forward to the UFC Paris card. That's actually going to be pretty dope. But we don't know if we're doing a live reaction, guys. We're gonna need a couple cups of coffee if we're live reacting to that. But yeah, boys, we'll see you soon. G-Sim out.
See y'all, boys.